wrapping your tomatoes. It just means that you're not doing the research. Learn for yourself. It's like going to church. The pastor can say anything over the pulpit, but if you didn't read the Bible for yourself, he can sell you a pipe dream. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I got, man.
Appreciate you. Thanks, TV, aka Pastor Pauls. Appreciate you, Mike. All right, one. Brian Norman Jr., man. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Pleasure to meet you, man. Pleasure to meet you, man.
Thank you for having me on here.
Oh, thanks, King. I appreciate you. Tay Jones for setting this up, man. So, man, you the man of the week, man. Yo, who's that? Your uncle? Who's that? Your uncle on Instagram, the one that drives the trucks?
No, that's my daddy.
Oh, that's my daddy. Oh, that's your man. That's your biggest fan. That's your biggest
all day. Yeah.
In the world. He was like we gonna go live for this sparring, but
yeah.
Let's take. Oh no, you sparred. Let's take all the way back. Let's bring people to breast on the history of y'all.
All right, so a long, very long time ago, I was 16 years old. I think he just won the championship versus Jose Pedraza, and he came in for some work. Same thing with Tay Jones. Matter of fact, Tay Jones helped us out with this one too. He told us about us. I mean, he told him about us and everything like that. So he finally said he would come in and get some work. So he came in that day. I think we did only 7 rounds, and I beat him up that time too. It wasn't nothing for the most. It wasn't no whooping. Like it was just me beating him up for the most part. It wasn't no crazy stuff. It was just me just beating him up for the whole time. He just wasn't doing nothing. So I on that one, I mean, I beat him, but I really wasn't showing anything crazy. But at the same time, I was 16 and I'm still an amateur. So I guess you can't say that's crazy. And he a champion too. So then we were trying to spar him for the longest. After that, he finally came Monday.
How many rounds y'all do the first time?
Oh, the first time we only did about like 7. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, let me also add this at the end of the 7th round. Even back then, he was talking crazy. The dude disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he was talking crazy at that time too. So the 7th round, my daddy said, "Do me a favor." He was talking junk to my daddy. He said, "Do me a favor, hurt me by hurting my son." So he said, "All right." So he tried to knock me out. The round started. He got me in the corner. I'm backed up in the corner, and he was trying to go crazy. He was trying to wild out, but I ain't no punk. So we was going back and forth. About like 30 seconds, if that. I'm gonna say about 20 seconds. I had hurt him, and he held me for the rest of the round. 2.5 minutes. He held me for the rest of the round.
For 2.5 minutes, he held you.
Yes. Listen. Not only did he held me. The whole time he was still talking crazy. He was still talking junk the whole time. So, I mean, it was good work. It taught me a lot. It got my confidence up at 16 years old. So now, later on down the line, we going. He's supposed to come through plenty of times, but it never happened. So now Monday, he finally came again.
Talk about Tank Davis, right? People in the chat. I just want sparring Tank Davis. It's very public online, dog. If y'all don't know the stories, man, this is some good stuff right here, man. I appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah. So Monday he finally came in. Mustafa had helped us out. He had set it up. Javante posted a story saying, "Can he get some work?" He asked Mustafa to help him out get some work. Mustafa hit us up. Of course, we down. We don't care about who we sparring. So we came in. That time we did I think we did 5 rounds.
Monday.
And then we cut the bell off. We did 5 rounds and we cut the bell off. So in those 5 rounds, we was going at it then too. I ain't gonna lie to you. He a lot tougher than he was when I was 16. But still, I gave him that work. Even still, he came in tougher and everything. But once again, I'm older and I'm tougher too. So I came in hard too. He was still talking reckless even at the beginning. Before we even got in, he was talking crazy. So now I got we in Georgia too. I got the whole Georgia on my back. I'm not finna let my city down. So we're just going at it. And then of course when we go at it, I always win because I just got more. No disrespect to anybody, but it's just what it is. What it is. I just got more. I had more fight in me. So he'll throw his little spurts. He got 10 to 15 seconds of him going at it. And then he'll die down. And that's when I pick it right back up for the rest of the round. I'm going crazy. So now we finally cut the bell off. We went like 20 minutes straight. I guess he thought he the one who said cut the bell off. I guess he thought that was gonna scare me or something. But I'm B. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't no punk. I'm in shape for everything. We can get this work. So he cut the bell off, and we were just going like for the longest. And then that one was real good. And at the end, he just started laying on me a lot. So we just stopped it because that was pointless. We wasn't getting no work no more. He was dead. So we just got out the ring. We cool. Mm-hmm. So now I guess he thought that sparring session was a fluke, and I had a good day or something. Mm-hmm. So he had set it up for yesterday, which was Wednesday, and he said, no, this time we ain't set no rounds, we ain't do nothing. We just go. We just went. On this one, we ended up doing probably about like 20 rounds, maybe more than that.
What? With normal one, well, obviously in sparring you get more than one. With 1 minute breaks.
Yeah, we was gonna do 30 seconds, but Mustafa gave it a minute. He said do 3-minute rounds, 1 minute break. I would have been good with 30 seconds, but he said 3-minute rounds, 1 minute break. So we ended up doing 20 rounds.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can ask Tay, ask anybody that was in like
time the fuck out. Y'all niggas did 20 rounds, dog. Shut up. I mean, shout out to both y'all niggas, dog.
Oh yeah, look,
both y'all niggas. Wow.
Look, I'll say this right now. I don't like Tank because he's very disrespectful. I will say that right now. But I will also say this: that boy got hard, he tough, and he deserved to be a champion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Tank. I have no reason to say none of this stuff. That boy good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He good. But so out of those 20 or more rounds we did, he won 2 rounds. You can fight for 3. You can fight for 3. I know for a fact he won 2 rounds. You can fight for 3. And I can tell you the rounds he won. He won the 4th round and he won the last round. I'm not gonna lie to you. He won the 4th and the last. Now, somewhere between you can fight for that he won the 3rd round. But besides that, I was beating him up the whole fight. He wouldn't do nothing.
He was beating his ass.
Yes. Damn. So like what it was, like the first time we sparred, I guess I didn't have the timer down or something like that, I guess. I don't know. But when he started throwing his punches, I didn't have the timer down. I ain't gonna lie, the boy fast. Mm-hmm. I ain't have the timer down. And this time, every time he tried to throw a punch, like he tried to have a little spurts. Like I said, last time he had a little 15-second spurts where he just going crazy. This time, as soon as he started the first 2 punches, I'm on him. I'm countering him. I countered him quick. So he wasn't able to get nothing off for real. Not one thing.
Damn. Any knockdowns, anything like that? Nah.
No knockdowns. He tough. But I will say the first part, on Monday, I had the nose bleeding. He had a white shirt on. He walked out with it pink. And I walked out just like I am right now. I'm cool.
Really? So y'all got a real rivalry going down over there, huh?
Yes, I don't like him. Not at all. Like he not a good dude. He not a good dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I would say that I thank him because he did teach me some stuff without him even knowing. Like he was doing some stuff on me, and I used it right back on him.
Like what? Like what?
It was not like real quick things. They're like different combinations. They're like moving your head, like fainting a different way, then coming a different way, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then once I got his timer down, I killed him. Like I had got the timer down quick. So after that, he couldn't do nothing.
How was his uppercut? Yeah. How was his uppercut? Because he knocked out Leo with an uppercut.
I didn't feel it. No, just like for real. I didn't feel it for real. Like to me, the whole sparring, like even the first day and even back when I was a little kid, to me he don't hit hard.
Really?
To me he just plays punches well. That's what I think. That's all it is.
Wow.
Like to me, it's really nothing. To me, it's all in their head. Is the fact that they know he knocking other people out, and he might hit me with that same punch. So it's all in their head. They prepare for it to get hit and stuff like that. So that's all it is.
How was y'all weight? Are y'all up in weight, or you got a fight coming up, or?
I heard I'm at like 155 right now, cause I'm fighting at 147, but really I'm a 140 pounder. But I heard he walking around at like 160 right now.
Okay, 160. Man, that's
he get big.
Yeah. What's some of the things that Tank does well? Because I've seen him in sparring and he looked phenomenal. Like I've seen Tank look phenomenal in sparring.
The main thing I would say he good at, and I'm stealing this from him, not gonna lie. That boy explosive. Like when he had his little spurts, he was going. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he was real strong with it. He was coming with it. He was fast, and also he could generate power from a very short distance. Like he don't need a lot of space to hit hard. I will say that. Like to get a good punch in, he don't need a lot of space. So I will give him his props on all of that. Yeah.
What's some of the shit talking he says? Because
man, it literally everything. It was nonsense. All right, so we coming out the very first round. Now the punch being thrown yet. Man, he too slow, man. Your boy trash. He can't even hit me. I ain't even throw a punch yet. So then I ain't even did nothing yet. But me, I don't talk. I don't say not one word. My daddy, the one you said who was talking all the crazy stuff, he the one who talk crazy all the time.
Okay.
So my dad just see me in to beat people up. My job, I go in, beat people up, and I go home. Simple as that. So my dad the one going crazy and all that stuff. They were trying to tell him to chill out. Cause the first sparring session, Tank kept trying to go off course. Like we right here fighting. He'll try to back up and turn over here to talk to my daddy. Like, just get back in here and fight. We ain't worried about that. So this time he trying to do it again. But my daddy here trying to stay quiet, so we don't gotta worry about that. But then he started calling my daddy the B word, just everything. He just started just everything.
Oh,
then like at the end of
y'all don't like each other.
No, not at all. No,
why,
I'm talking about this. It's on street beef. It's on street beef level.
Why did he come back for the work then? I'm curious why he come back.
Because he thought I was a punk. He thought the first day was a fluke. And also, who am I? Like, I'm nobody. Like, status wise, I'm nobody. You can't let this nobody just come in and beat you up like that. You can't. You got to get your get back. But then I did him worse that day. So now what? You want to come again? We can do it again.
How was his hand? He said he had some hand injuries.
I didn't know about it until it just got out. But at the same time, I hurt my hand too, so I ain't worried about that. I hurt my hand in like the 4th round. Like I said, we did more than 20 rounds, so I'm not standing.
Wow, and you still standing? And you're
hold up. Let me also add this real quick.
Yes.
The very last round, we were supposed to do one more round, but he quit. So he said, he set it up. He came out. All right, this is the last round. My dad said, "No, forget that. Let's do 4 more." I think he did like 2 or 3 more, and he just straight up got out. We only had 1 more round left. That's it. We only had 1 more round left. But he just quit and got out, and then he started talking crazy again, talking about I got money, I do what I want. This my gym. I pay your bills. Come work for me and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not stunting your money or anything. I'm not stunting your clout. I'm not trying to work for nobody. I'm B. I'm gonna be all right. I don't need you. All right, I'm cool.
What now when you see him in comparison to Devin Haney's and Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia's, can you see why he's a world champion, or you think that he has some holes in this game?
I see why he's a world champion. I'm not gonna take nothing from him at all. Like I said, I don't like him, but I give him his props all day long. The boy quick, fast, hit. He plays shots well. I would say he got good defense too. I was tagging his body, but he got good defense. The only thing I say he need to work on, what we pretty already know, the boy get tired. He can't push the pace, not at all. Like I don't care if it's the very first round. If he come out strong, that's gonna be his last round right there.
Wow. And it's very visible. It's very visible in terms of his conditioning.
Yes, like you don't see him. I mean, he do breathe hard. But you don't really see him, like his posture don't get bad, but you just see his, all right, how you gonna come out swinging crazy, but then you just die. Like that's what he'll do. He'll come out crazy and he'll just die for like 5 rounds. He'll come again for another 15 seconds and he'll die. So that's how I just kept getting him. And but like yesterday, I wouldn't even let him get 15 seconds off because I had got his timer down. So as soon as he tried to go crazy, body shot, boom. And I shut him up and he'll sit back to trying to move around again. And he couldn't do nothing the whole sparring session. Not one thing.
Who was there with him? Who came with Tank?
I don't know nobody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know nobody.
I'm saying so because people gonna want to interview them too because they want to tell their side of the story, and you can tear it down because now
I don't know nobody on his team, so I can't really say on that one. I think I heard a dude named KP or something like that. Okay. I don't know him, but I think I heard that name KP.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're 18-0 with 15 knockouts.
Yes.
And
I also have another fight coming up March 10th. That's gonna be on Showtime, Showbox.
Oh, we watching that now. Oh shit, you done got 20,000 more people to watch you, nigga. I ain't gonna even lie to you. March 20th, you on Showbox, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not March 10th. March 10th.
Yeah, that's a Wednesday, so that's Showbox. Yeah. And who are you fighting?
We still working on an opponent right now. I got off the phone with my manager a while ago. He said he's still looking for opponents. So we're still working on that one.
And you're with you and
Cameron Duncan.
Cameron Duncan. How's that work?
Also, April 11th, I'm trying to get on the undercard of Jerron Ennis. That could be on Showtime though, like the real deal Showtime. So he trying to get me that too.
Yeah, he's fighting Sergio Lipinets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're trying to get me on that card.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Cameron Duncan come on. I talk to him fairly, maybe once every 2 months or so. So I'm gonna interview him and leading up to your fight March 10th. I'm gonna see if I can get him on. And he doesn't go to the fights though, right?
No.
Yeah,
he only been to like one of my fights. That's about it.
So. Yeah, I know he don't. I've never seen him, so I'm like, I see his fighters fighting, but I've never seen him at the. So you see yourself like at 140 or 147, like realistically in terms of.
Right now, 140. I made 147 easy. But my next fight, I think that could be at 145. So I'm gonna get down there easy. I don't have a problem making the weight at all. It's just it's no real big fights right now. So why go all the way down?
Gotcha.
So once I get those real deal fights, I can make 140 no problem.
Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford.
To me, that's an easy fight. I ain't gonna say an easy fight, but I got an easy pick on that one. I got Errol Spence.
Why easy? Why you say it so like?
Because I feel like he got too much. What I mean by that is, all right, as you see with the Mikey Garcia fight, I know he's a little dude, but he can also box too. Don't get it twisted. I know people say Terrence Crawford the superior boxer and all that stuff. Spence can box too. So you got that, and then also when they come out of pressure, I got Spence all day. I don't care what nobody says. When they come out of pressure, I got Spence.
Wow. And your amateur background. People gonna want to know about your amateur background and stuff.
I think I won about like 6 or 7 national tournaments. That was like late, like 15 years old. Then I won every fight ever since then, pretty much. And then I had over just about 150 amateur fights. I lost 22. I don't know how many I won, but I know for a fact I lost 22.
Okay. Why Cameron Duncan and not like Top Rank or PBC or anything like that?
It was a good deal. Also, he caught me. The way he caught me was he actually caught me very early. I turned pro when I was 17. As soon as my 17th birthday hit, he called us up. You trying to turn pro? We can send you out to Mexico, get a couple fights in, and then work it all the way through. And at first, of course, we didn't want to do it because we want to weigh our options out and everything like that. But we didn't have at that time the way the age requirements and stuff like that. I couldn't get in no tournament, no real deal national tournament. So the whole 20 17, I sat out. I really couldn't do nothing. So I had to sit that whole year out, and then he came, and then the rules were still messed up, so I won't be able to fight again. I think the next year. So Woodger went on ahead and went pro. And also, you see, he had Terrence Crawford before. He got Jerron Ennis, Brandon Lee. He had Tim Bradley before. He had a whole bunch of fighters. So why not? That's very good management.
Yeah. What has he told you about him working with Terrence Crawford per se?
No, he just said Terrence Crawford cool people. That's it. That's all I can say.
Okay, got you. And Tim Bradley.
Same thing. He really don't speak on Tim Bradley a lot. Not really. So I can't say nothing on that.
Okay. So March 10th on Showbox, and you're fighting at 145. Who's some of the fighters that you pattern yourself, or if it's because many people have yet to see you fight? Who would you say you're a mixture of, or you fight similar to?
I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite fighters are Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and Marvin Hagler, and I'm a perfect mixture of all of them. You can also throw Evander Holyfield. He one of my favorite fighters, but you can also throw him in there because I be watching Evander Holyfield, and I fight like him a little bit too. Like I don't care about going to war. If you want to go to war, we can do that.
Are you Orthodox?
But, yeah. Can you say that again?
Are you Orthodox?
Yeah, I'm Orthodox, but I can't switch if I want to.
Okay. So realistic. So imagine you. Well, Jerron Ennis will probably be. He's ahead of you, but imagine y'all got to fight. Imagine that. Are y'all friends at all? You and Jerron?
No, I don't really speak. I don't really speak to nobody, not yet. We haven't even met yet or anything. But I believe we fight. It'll be one of the Hall of Fame fights. Cause I see the Hill Dog also, so I think that'll be a war. Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward type fight.
Yeah, he has Sergio Lipinets coming up. Who do you like Jerron Ennis in that fight? Do you think he's ready for a guy like Sergio Lipinets?
Yes, all day long. Now I got a question for you, matter of fact. Who you got? Terrence Crawford or Jerron Ennis?
Whoa, I've never had that question. I've never even thought about that question. I would say Terrence Crawford right now.
I agree. Jerron Ennis, you haven't seen him being tested for real yet, so we can't say nothing on him yet.
That's what I haven't get hit. And Terrence Crawford.
Later on down the line, we will see, and I hope Jerron Ennis do get that fight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He's a long way away from that fight. You know what I mean? He got to get past Sergio Lipinets. Is not going down easy, man. Sergio Lipinets is a bad boy, and I've never even thought about. Like people joke around and say it, but I've never realistically even considered that fight. So look,
they both switch hitters too. Don't forget that they both like to switch.
Who's the best 135 guy now? Now that you sparred Tank, have you sparred anyone else of note?
Nah. Only other person I sparred that's of note. He bigger. That's Charles Conwell. That's about it. Yeah.
He's a 54 guy, right?
Yeah, he 154.
Yeah, 54.
I don't like him either. They talk crazy too.
Oh man, I love your enthusiasm, man. You 21 now, right?
Nah, I just turned 20.
20, yeah. I love your enthusiasm, man. And now you're gonna have to come back after your fight, or come back. Well, you cutting weight that weight. So after you win on March 10th, we got to come celebrate your win. You're gonna be 19-0 with 16 knockouts. Yeah, you got to come back in here, and we got to celebrate your win and move forward, so we can keep your name constantly moving. Because you about to go viral tomorrow. So you about to be. I'm serious. You are. You'll go viral tomorrow, and you're gonna be. So people can know who the hell you are, But who's the best 135 guy? Now that you sparred Tank.
Now that I sparred Tank. To me, that only helped it out a little bit. Because once again, I pushed Tank, and if you would have seen it, I could have did even more. Like the very first day, it's a couch. It was a couch in the gym. He was laid out on the couch. I'm walking around talking to people like it's another day. I'm breathing normal. So after I see that, he don't got a championship standing, or maybe it's because he wasn't in fight camp. I'm hoping that's what it was. But to me, I got Teofimo first. I actually like him. I ain't gonna lie. I want to fight him one day, but I like him. Mm-hmm. I got T.O. first. Then I'm gonna go with Devin Haney, Tank, and then Ryan Garcia.
Wow,
I don't think Ryan Garcia messing with none of them. I ain't gonna lie. So I mean, he got way better. He got way better, but I don't see him messing with none of the other three. I don't see.
So you think Devin and T.O. are better than Tank?
Yes, but I think Devin and Tank is real close. I can't like that one was a hard decision.
Got you.
But that's what I gotta say. Yeah.
Okay, now Gary Russell versus Tank Davis.
Good fight. Russell could take a punch. I'm gonna go with Russell. The reason why, because to me, it seems like the only game plan with Tank, be in shape. Have skills, of course, but be in shape. Just keep pushing him. And Russell ain't no punk. So he gonna get in there.
People say that a Russell comes in on the small side versus a Tank Davis.
At the same time, though, who has he fought that really hitting like that? So we don't know if he could take a real big punch like Tank, because Tank ain't no punk. I still say this to this day. He ain't no punk. So
Tank takes some big shots.
Yeah. That boy hit hard. Like he plays some real good, and like when he hit you with, like, he come with some clean shots. To me, it didn't hurt. No lie, it didn't hurt. But I can see why people would say that boy bad, because he come with some clean shots. I'm talking about head spinning, all that stuff. Wow. It was one of those, head turning, all of that.
What's outside of his lack of conditioning? What's some other weaknesses that he may have?
He it's two things. He start too slow. So like I might win the first 4 rounds of anything before he even do literally like a 2-punch combination. And then when he finally get warmed up, he still don't set a good pace. Like I can still outwork him. Not the fact that he tired anything, but how you start, it also a little bit go along with how you fight the whole time. If you start too slow, it's go hard to start slow and just explode and keep going. So he starts slow, and he like when he ease up, he don't fully go because he didn't warm up for that.
Gotcha. DB, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you gotta if you want to ask some questions, feel free to put in the chat if you want to ask a couple questions. How would Gary Russell beat Tank Davis?
The only thing got his hands, I know for a fact he's not gonna knock him out. I just know he can outpoint him. That's about it. That's all I can see. I don't see no knockout or anything. Like, believe it or not, me saying that is very big. I even don't believe it that much. So if he do win on points, it'll be a very close fight, because I think he will go down a few times.
How's his IQ? How's Tank's IQ?
Oh, his IQ up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's up there. Like I said, I stole a lot from him right then in his face. So everything he did, I did it right back.
You was having fun. So y'all did a total of 5 plus 20 minutes, 20 rounds. So that's 25 rounds plus 7 rounds. And how many did y'all do Monday?
Monday, like I said, Monday, that's when we did the 5 rounds, cut the bell off in there 20 minutes.
Damn. So y'all pretty much know each other well. What's your take on Shakur Stevenson? DB wants to know. DB, you want to call in or no? What's your take on Shakur Stevenson at 130? Where does he fit in?
At 135 or 130?
Where does he fit in with that group?
I got him over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him right there in that little 2. Like I said, with Devin Haney and Tank. Cause like I said, I can't pick between them. But I'm gonna put him in those little 3 right there. I can't really choose on that.
Okay. And what do you say, DB? Oh, Truck Simpson. What's your take on Truck Simpson?
I ain't seen him as a pro, but I seen him as an amateur, and that boy bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like we was in nationals a few times. I did see him get dropped once. I ain't gonna lie. I seen it, and it shocked me because the dude wasn't all that, but he came and stopped the boy, so he backed it up.
Okay. And Jarvis says, if you and Tank fought in a real fight, how would that play out?
I think it'll be worse because like every time we spar, it just get worse and worse. And I now I got his timer down for a fact, and now I know people gonna try to say he got 8-ounce gloves and stuff now, but I got 8-ounce gloves too. So that means I'm gonna be faster, I'm gonna be sharper, and I'm gonna hit harder too. Forget what he got, what I got. I'm finna put him to sleep.
Does he trust his conditioning, Tank?
No, not at all. I don't think he trusts his conditioning. That's why he got a slow pace.
What's your take on Calvin Ford? Was he there for the first sparring or the second sparring or the third sparring? His trainer, Calvin Ford?
Oh no, Calvin, what? I don't even think he had a trainer, a coach there.
Okay.
Like he just showed up. He had his team with him, but I ain't see no coach, anything like that.
Okay. And you know who Lolo Harris is?
Who?
Lolo Harris. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
He just turned pro. He's doing the Mexican. He's underage, so he's fighting in Mexico. Right now. He's 4-0 with 3 knockouts. So March 10th, what can we expect, man?
It's gonna be another show. That's what I'm known for. I'm known for putting on shows. Here go another one. March 10th, I will get this knockout. I have to keep it going. I gotta get that knockout percentage up. I let 3 people slide. I can't let that go no more.
Who'd you fight last, by the way?
My last fight, I forgot his name. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a southpaw. That was the first round knockout.
Man, we looking forward to seeing you March 10th. We're gonna be, matter of fact, we're gonna do a review. I'm writing this down. We're gonna review your fight in the barbershop that night. I'm writing it down right now. And March 10th is a free night for me too. So we're gonna be watching it, and we're gonna be tuned. I think that's all the questions in the chat. I think, yeah. So Tank Hand is not injured that bad. You don't think?
I don't think so. I mean, he was still throwing it. He cool.
Okay, I got one more question for you. I don't see a TB. Okay, what are some realistic fights for you? You feel that will propel you to the rankings at 140 or 147?
140. I'm gonna go with 140 first. 140. The fight that I really want is Regis Prograis. Of course, all the top fighters. Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, and what's the other boy? Jose Ramirez.
Wow.
Yeah, those 3 I want, and then eventually when I go up to 147. First, let me say this: I want to go undisputed at 140. I want to get all of them. And then also Tio up at that time 140. I want that fight too. I don't care if he got a belt or not. It's Tio. I want that fight. He beat Lomachenko, and I like that. And now I got to beat him. But also when I go up to 147, if Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence still there, those are the main fights I want. Like who don't want to fight them? They the top people. So of course I want to fight them too.
Okay. Earl might be gone by then, but before you get a belt, you probably got to fight a guy like Sean Porter.
At 147, yeah. That's if he's still there. At the same time, he's starting to like go down. So I don't know if he might retire soon or anything. Like as far as like championship, that what I mean, I go down like championship wise. You don't really see him in the spotlight that much, like on championship fights. You don't really see him like that for real, as much as he used to.
Okay.
Like now he lost to Keith Thurman, Spence, and to me he lost with Ugas. So now to me he on the decline.
So you think he's like a like Sergio Lipinets level?
Oh no, I ain't saying that. No.
Okay, no, I'm
way better.
Okay, because I was about to say I think Porter's a little better than Sergio Lipinets.
No,
he's very
Porter's still up there. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. Porter's still all the way up there.
So he's not.
I'm just saying, like
he's not a gatekeeper. He's just not a championship fight. He just can't get over that. Basically, Jarvis said gatekeeper. Is Sean Porter a gatekeeper?
I won't say he's a gatekeeper. I say he's a gatekeeper for the championships. Now I say Sergio Lipinets. I say he's a gatekeeper for regular fighters. Like I won't even say that because he is savage too.
I never even put it in that perspective, but that definitely makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Tom Porter would beat the shit out of Sergio Lipinets. He would just
maul. Easy work.
He would just maul his ass. But I see where he'll fall short, like against like Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman, what's your take on Keith Thurman?
To me, his punch is too big, so I see why he lost against Manny Pacquiao and stuff like that. So to me, with him, I want to fight him one day too if he's still around, just to show him what one-time power feel like. I'm here the one time, he going to sleep.
Yeah. And Virgil Ortiz, he may still be there when you're there. Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah. I want to fight. I want to fight him one day too. I heard he is savage too. I ain't really see a fight for real. I just heard he is savage himself.
Mo Hooker, any thoughts on him?
I don't think I can say. To me, I don't see how he was a champion. Like, no disrespect to him, but I don't see how he was a champion. Like everything I seen from him, he looked like I don't want to say it, but he looked like a bum to me. I know he probably got fans out there, but to me, he don't look like a lot.
Yeah, and people in how tall are you?
I'm only 5'8".
5'8". But shit, that's great height for welterweight division. You know, the cutoff might be 54. You know, you got to get, man. Them 54s are some big son of a guns, man. You know what
hold up. You saying that, but Canelo at 168.
Man, Canelo, he cheated his way there, man. Like, come on, man.
Canelo different. I ain't gonna lie. Canelo different.
He didn't get there. He didn't get there how you gonna get there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going up and down in weights and not losing power. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Man, we appreciate you coming in here, man. I'm gonna chop this up for you, man. And
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, it's gonna be good. And tell your dad, man. He had me excited Monday, man. I was looking for the live stream, man. I wish I would have live. I know he got some clips, so if he ever want to release them, tell him to send it to the bar.
No, we ain't got no clips. We ain't got nothing. Like, as soon as the live stream was on, they were talking about no cameras, no recording, everything like that. So they won't let us record. They wouldn't even let nobody take pictures. That's another thing. Like, when the fight started, they wouldn't let nobody take pictures. Like, they were trying to cancel everything.
Wow. Well, March 10th. Hey, somebody said in the chat, if you don't show out March 10th.
Hey, put all the pressure on me, please. I am good under pressure. Put all the pressure on me.
I love that. And I appreciate Tay Jones for setting this up, man. I appreciate you staying up a little bit later than normal. You know what I mean? And man, thank you. And feel free to make this your home, man. You 18-0 with 15 knockouts. Me and Cameron, you know, we got a cool relationship. I call him from time to time. He helps me out with some information and stuff. And I do the same for him. So anytime you need, you know, like if you want to come in anytime fight week at the spur of the moment, just hit me up, get my contacts from Tay Jones. I'll be glad to help for sure. You know what I mean?
All right, thank you.
Brian Norman, man, 18-0, 15 knockouts, man. 19-0, 16 knockouts, March 10th, man.
Coming soon.
Barbershop, man. All the pressure at the barbershop. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, brother. All the time.
Yeah.
That was fun, man. We got exclusives, man. We got exclusives, man. So that's all we do in the barbershop. Appreciate you, Tay Jones. And yeah, man. Yeah. So he about to be the talk of the town tomorrow. I was writing down his quotes, you know what I mean? So I ain't got to keep on listening to it because I'll be trying to find a perfect quote